Vamos al cuarto final, tiempo libre de nuevo, creo.
Changing. Good morning.
Bueno, ya que tenemos todo el día para descansar, ¿tienes alguna idea? Hagamos lo que no has tenido oportunidad de hacer antes.
Something I never have the interest because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
Porque ante los ojos de una persona común solo necesita mora para que cualquier oportunidad esté disponible. Pero el mora también puede ser una imitación. Por ser un miembro de las 7 estrellas de Leyui puede ser una limitación.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
Quiero hacer algo un poco caprichoso, ¿te parece bien? Claro, lo que quieras. Tienes todo el día para ti, haz lo que quieras. Tienes todo el día para ti, haz lo que quieres.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Liu Sing. I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish.
Nací en una familia humilde y toda la riqueza que ves ahora empezó con una sola captura de pescado. Ninguang, ¿sabes pescar?
I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
Muchas personas mayores todavía hablan de cuando me enviaban a hacer recados en esa época, jeje. Es difícil de imaginar, pero tiene sentido.
They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with Mora. I want to relive that time from my life, feel some of that drive again, take a trip down memory lane. So how about it? Will you join me?
¿Qué te parece? ¿Me acompañaría? Sí, claro.
Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules. We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions.
La idea es ver cuánto mora podemos conseguir en esas condiciones. Comencemos por los trabajadores que no requieren dinero. Vamos al Banco del Reino del Norte a buscar algo de trabajo.
I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how Mora works to my advantage and make a lot of money there. But Northland Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be welcome there.
Pero el Banco del Reino del Norte es un caso especial. Sospecho que no sería bienvenida por los problemas que tuviste en el pasado.
Yes, and also... Never mind. I'll just show you. It won't eat up too much time. I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
Humo sin fin, ve al Banco del Reino del Norte.
Lady Ninguang, I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui. With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you really are here for business? Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none of us here can afford that.
Straight to the point, I see. Works for me. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
Sale al Banco del Reino del Norte y ahora con Ninguang.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
La actitud fue tal y como esperaba. ¿Ves a lo que me refiero? Ni siquiera intentaron ocultar su desprecio por ti.
That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed. This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day.
Esa compensación le pagó el Banco del Reino del Norte, por eso hasta ahora todavía son cautelosos conmigo. Así que el Banco del Reino del Norte es parte de los Fatui.
Yes, with some exceptions, but that is more or less correct. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization.
Si los encuentras en otras naciones durante tu viaje, ten cuidado, son más que solo una organización comercial. Al menos aprendimos algo. No debí incluirlos como una opción.
That's okay. My intention here was to show you some of the repercussions of that great battle. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
Bueno, basta de asuntos serios por hoy. Volvamos al juego de supervivencia. Espera, ¿sientes eso?
Now that you mention it, yes. We're being watched.
Ahora que lo menciones, sí, lo están observando. Creo que nos han estado siguiendo desde que salimos del Banco del Reino del Norte.
What are they plotting this time?
Ahora que están planeando, hay que preguntarle a alguien.
My thoughts exactly. But we need to be discreet. If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element of surprise. Let's act natural, determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere more deserted so we can catch them. Keep moving, just walk forward at a normal pace and don't do anything to give away that we suspect anything.
Aquí sigue Ninguang y observa los alrededores.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Julu's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Okay, I think we have a few potential suspects. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly. But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail.
Pero todavía no identifico a quién nos están siguiendo. Hay que esperar un poco más.
Agreed. Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
Julu's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further. But let's stay calm until we're 100% sure. It shouldn't take much longer.
The key here is consumer psychology.
I think I have the answer.
Creo que ya lo tengo, yo también.
Let's get out of his line of sight and sneak up on him. Don't get the wrong person, though, or all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Busca a la persona que te seguía.
Ugh, what are you doing?
Come now. Did you really think we wouldn't notice you sneaking around?
What? I'm not doing anything.
¿Qué pasa? Yo no he hecho nada. Di la verdad. ¿Vas a negarlo?
I don't know what scheme Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't know what they're paying you. But let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets investigated. Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to shove? Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
Evalúa bien los pros y contras y dame una respuesta antes de que me retire mi oferta. Es muy severa. Ni siquiera lo deja recuperar el aliento.
Sorry, Lady Ninguang. My assignment was just to follow you, I promise, that's it. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured you must be up to something, but your brief conversation left us none the wiser as to your intentions. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before we could put our minds at rest.
No podíamos tomarla a la ligera. Teníamos que aclarar las cosas para poder quedarnos tranquilos. ¿Son tan precavidos?
I know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreaction, surely. This all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is letting on. I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day. Is there anyone else following us besides you?
Yes, they would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind.
Entonces tenemos que ponernos en marcha. Cuanto más tiempo les demos, menos pistas encontraremos. ¿Estás lista? No necesitamos más evidencia.
No time. I'll just have to improvise. Keep him with you. Do not let him slip away.
Are you saying that Ninguang hasn't done anything? Impossible. She wouldn't have shown up here out of the blue without good reason. Keep investigating. We must ascertain her intentions.
So much commotion. This must be an important meeting.
Oh, great.
It looks like I wasn't supposed to be privy to the contents of this particular meeting. This simplifies things.
So, you are here to investigate us after all. Where did you get wind of this?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with myself as the target. You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more clearly if you'd tried. You may as well come clean. You know I will not turn a blind eye to any violation of the rules in Liyue Harbor.
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none. Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book. The Northland Bank has no obligation to cooperate, even with a member of the Liyue Qixing.
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time. But you'll be begging to tell me everything by the time I'm through.
El cuarto final. Amago y estocada. Nadie desea enfrentarse a Ninguang. Y nos falta un final más.
Yes, I'm already awake.
La idea es ver cuánto moro podemos conseguir en esas condiciones. Comencemos por los trabajadores que no requieren dinero.
Okay, but working as a day laborer could be quite dull. Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora.
De vez en cuando deja muchas cosas que nadie reclama que son abandonadas. Tal vez encontramos algo que podemos cambiar por mora. Es una manera muy decente de conseguir dinero.
What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun. Come on, let's go down to the docks.
Lady Ninguang, to what do I owe the honor? Are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment. I must have not gotten the message. Sorry, I won't be long. I'll grab all the paperwork right away.
Calm down. No need to panic. That's not why we're here.
Oh, you're just looking for me? I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so.
Yo no he hecho nada, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Yo creo que no. Queremos preguntar por las mercancías sin reclamar.
All right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those, strictly per the protocol. I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual that I'm required to. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least half.
Solía ser un gran problema, pero por un poco de esfuerzo me las agregué para reducir a la mitad cantidad de mercancía que necesitamos retirar. ¿Por qué hay tanta mercancía sin retirar?
It's hard to say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others. If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without saying that it could start to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell is just unbearable.
So, have you cleared out any of these goods recently?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ninguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight. I'll grab some of the smaller items for you right away.
Hold on. Oh,
Espera, ¿se fue volando?
I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Creo que todavía no comprende la situación. Es como si estuviera haciendo un informe de su trabajo. No podemos culparle.
Lady Ninguang, I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please, inspect them at your leisure.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken mirror, a small wooden toy.
Veamos, comida húmeda, un zapato viejo, un espejo roto y un pequeño juguete de madera. Se han hecho polvo, ya sabemos por qué nadie vino por ellos. No son de mucha utilidad.
It's a shame we missed the last clearance. We're down to the slim pickings now. Some of these are true junk, but there are a few items of value here. Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could turn it into, with a little work.
Mira este juguete de madera. La madera es de buena calidad. Si lo ves desde otra perspectiva, hay un número de objetos diarios útiles que se pueden reutilizar. ¿Podemos quedarnos con estas cosas?
Huh? You want it? Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting thrown away anyway.
Great. This is going well.
Genial, parece que esto funciona bien. Comprobemos bien que podríamos utilizar realmente.
Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal of their value.
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about to ask either.
Vende el material al comerciante.
Lady Ninguang, welcome to my humble store. What can I get for you?
Actually, today's a little different. I'm not here to buy anything. I wanted to ask if you could take a look at some goods for me.
Just take a look? What for?
Mi opinión sobre qué exactamente. ¿Podría decirnos el precio estimado de estos artículos?
Oh, I see. Let me take a look then. I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to salvage the raw materials. Shouldn't take long at all. But,
What's wrong? If it's too much trouble, please, there's no need to force it.
No, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway, let's talk prices. So all of these together, I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
Ofrezco 150.000 moras, ¿qué les parece? ¿Cuánto moras por 4 cosas viejas? Debe haber añadido 2 ceros por accidente.
Oh, well...
No worries, no worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further. If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can reach an agreement here.
What are your thoughts?
¿Qué piensas tú? Creo que es demasiado dinero.
Yes. At most, these items are only worth a couple of thousand mora.
Huh? Wait a minute. So you're really here just to sell a few things? And specifically, these things? I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
Creí que era un código en clave para alguna inspección. Otro
It
malentendido.
appears so. We can't go on like this. Let's try something else. As long as we're in Liyue Harbor, this kind of misunderstanding is inevitable. If I wasn't Ninguang, Go-Sonar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us. And you likely wouldn't be willing to buy them either.
To be completely honest, you're not wrong.
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start.
Esto va contra de las normas que nos dictamos a nosotros mismos al comienzo. Entonces tendremos que irnos de Liyue y vivir como auténticos aventureros.
Are there any other ways for adventurers to make mora besides their remuneration from the guild?
Los aventureros tienen otros métodos para obtener moras además de la remuneración del gremio. Podemos ir a la llanura Guili en busca de tesoros, pero es un trabajo duro y mal pagado.
Great. I don't mind. Let's give it a try. Lead the way.
You two have a good one.
Voy a buscar el tesoro.
This must be the place. Let's do this. It's nothing. Don't waste my time. It feels like it's been a long time since I've gotten so physical. The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as ever.
La sensación de construir tu riqueza con tus propias manos es tan fascinante como siempre, incluso tratándose de tan poco.
Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus on quantity at the outset, and gradually shift to focusing on quality as your wealth builds. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding. In any case, the sight of mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is.
De todas formas, ver mora siempre me puso de buen humor, no importa cuánto fuese. Entonces hay que aprovechar ese entusiasmo para continuar.
I intend to. I'm not ready to stop yet. This time, let's try something a little more challenging.
Por la primera vez que utilizo este personaje.
Give up!
A ver su ulti.
Your life is mine!
Ah, es eso.
Don't waste my time.
Your grand finale! Yeah! Look at you, Boozehound!
Glory to the Shogun! It's nothing. Another satisfying haul. Ah, what a feeling.
Otra gran captura. Qué bien se siente. Eres muy buena en esto.
That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match for a professional adventurer like yourself. For me, a battle is just a form of exercise, a way to keep fit and use up any surplus energy.
Para mí una batalla no es más que un entrenamiento, una manera de mantenerme en forma y usar el exceso de energía. ¿Estás satisfecha?
Oh no, not yet. There's more Mora to be made. Hey, look! What's that hole in the ground?
Ah, mira, ¿qué es ese agujero? Creo que es el agujero de un hurón ladrón.
Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's Mora for the taking?
Oh, ya veo, si vamos tras él y lo atrapamos, ¿podremos conseguir mora? Claro, después de todo le gusta el mora tanto como a ti.
Oh, how quaint. That was your Beto impression, was it? Well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to stop what I'm doing and start bickering with you, Captain. Come on, let's go get this weasel thief.
Casi le cae un rayo, creo.
Race you!
There it is! After it! Goodness, this reminds me of fishing. Not an easy catch. But we didn't let it slip away, and the haul is now ours. That's what counts.
Pero no le dejamos escabullir si la recompensa ahora es nuestra. Eso es lo que cuenta. ¿Cuánto hemos ganado?
Let's see. A little over 1,000 Mora. We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need to keep working hard.
No podemos llevar a cabo ningún negocio decente con este capital, así que tendremos que seguir esforzándonos. ¿Qué tal si nos tomamos un descanso primero?
Actually, now that you mention it, I'm suddenly a little hungry. Huh. Amidst the thrill of the chase, I didn't even notice. Wangshu Inn is right there.
La posada Wanchun está cerca de aquí, pero dada nuestras finanzas será mejor descartar esa acción.
Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on this Mora, it would be a shame to eat it all in a single sitting. In which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I used to be rather proud of.
Así que aprovecharé esta oportunidad para mostrarte las habilidades de las que solía estar orgullosa de pescar.
Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. We're going fishing by hand. Come on, let's go down to the river.
Pesca en el río tres peces.
Race you!
This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them. Here, have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred, that's on purpose. I just like how it tastes. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this.
Le cayó un rayo. Normalmente tengo que darle especificaciones especiales al chef para que prepare algo con un sabor como este. Gracias.
I'm okay. It was nothing. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support our stall. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved that about me. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead.
También por eso cuando me planteé irme a montar mi propio negocio, le parecía un riesgo innecesario cuando podía seguir ayudando en casa. Si eso hubiera sido el caso, no existiría ninguna señorita Ninguang ahora, ¿verdad?
You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant and selling grilled tiger fish from a food cart. My childhood memories run deep. I'll always have a special affection for fish. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free, swimming around wherever the mood takes them.
Están confinados en el agua y sin embargo viven libres nadando sin parar, justo como los aventureros.
It is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future.
Pensar el duro trabajo del pasado me da motivación para afrontar los retos del futuro. La próxima vez yo asaré el pescado para ti.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning, I am very picky about my grilled fish. I can be a tough lady to impress.
Este es el quinto final, fortuna compartida. Tras un breve descanso, otra vez llegó la hora de convertir tus esfuerzos previos en futura motivación. Ahora reclamar los premios. No sé qué se esperará en el siguiente capítulo, pero acá nos despedimos. Nos vemos. Bye bye.